Hi everyone, it's Helen and welcome to my YouTube channel. It has been over a year since I made my last video. I have a full-time job now, so it's kind of impeded on my crafting time. And it hasn't, as well, it hasn't gotten any easier. I'm pretty sure this is like take number 25 today. Yeah. So, today I'm going to be making artist trading cards, and I hope you decide to join me in making them. For those of you that don't know, artist trading cards, or ATCs, are little mini art cards. And they measure 2.5 inches by 3.5 inches, and the idea is that you decorate them and you trade them. But we've come up with a little twist on how we're going to do them, and I hope you decide that you might want to try this with family or friends. What we've come up with is my sister, my aunt, and I, who live in different parts of the country, are going to be making artist trading cards, all using the same materials. So this is how it's going to work. We made packages and with enough materials to make 9 trading cards. 3 of them I'll send to my aunt, 3 of them I'll send to my sister, and I'll keep 3 of them. Now, from my 3, I will create them, I will keep one, I will send one to my sister, and I'll send one to my aunt. And they will do the same. And then what they're going to do is send them back to me. So at the end of the month, we'll all have 3 trading cards with relatively the same materials. Of course, we can add embellishments, painting, coloring, that kind of thing, but they're all going to be different. So I'm really anxious to see what they look like. Anyway, I hope you like my video. Please like, please subscribe, and leave your comments below. And let's get making some ATCs. Let's do it. Let's just do it. I'm going to do this one. I'm going to do all of these to get them out because I've already got my aunt's back and I haven't even started mine. I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you what she made. So she really liked this idea because my aunt has so many supplies as well. So the idea was, because I wanted to use my supplies, is to create these packages and send them out. But then, this is for January, then she sends me, look at what she sends me. I think, so she sends me the materials. This one is for February. This one is for January. And look at all of this wonderfulness. All these, wow, and the spoons, and a whole bag of little charms, Christmas tree. Those are going to be fun going through those. And some napkins, and dies. She's gone crazy. I think she's missed it how it's supposed to go. We're supposed to just send I'm supposed to send it out, and they're supposed to send me the card back. Some stencils. Wow, hey? I'm sure lucky. Look at how beautiful. Oh, those are those plastic see-through dots. Cool. A little bit of crafting stuff, because I needed more. Oh, this is cool. Embossing. Wow. Look at that. So these will be fun to use. Well, they show a picture. So that's this one. I'm going to like that. This is the one that she made with these supplies. I sent her, look what she made. Look. It's beautiful. And she used the green. She used pretty well all of it. So I'm anxious to see what it's going to look like, and see what my sister's looks like and what I can come up with. And oh, that she did. She put her name on it and the date. Good. Look at this little thing. There, she made that. It's perfect size. Maybe I'll make mine and I'll send it back in there, and we can just keep sharing this envelope. Okay, so I'm not going to look at January's yet. I'll make another video, I think, for that. I'm going to clear some room here. I'm going to keep this out so that I can make January's. It's only the middle of February. Here's January's. And so I've got some paper, some buttons. This is from a pattern, sewing pattern, some papers, and this, napkins. So what should I do? I should first measure these. If I can find a ruler. Actually, I could just use this. The reason is because I was having an issue when I was cutting them to get them square in my Fiskar thing. The Fiskar paper. You're probably yelling at me. This thing. Okay, when I pull this out, it does not quite square. So then it kind of tilts the paper. You know, I have had this for years, and I didn't know until I watched Sarah from My Serenity Crafts, and she pulls this out. I went, oh, I should go check mine out and see if it has that as well. And lo and behold, it did. But like I said, it's not square, so then it tilts the paper. So I'm hoping that these are actually 2.5. Hope my head's not in the way. 2, 3.5 by 2.5. Looks pretty close. So what should I do with this? Let's see. Do I want it on green? I think I needed a new blade. Changed it shortly after. This one doesn't seem square. Maybe it is. What should I do with these? I guess there's really no rules. You don't have to use everything that's on here. But what I'm going to do is you can also add things if you want. You can add different embellishments. My idea though is that we'd have 3 with relatively the same items, and we'll come up with different ideas. What I wanted to do, because there's actually more here than I'm not going to put everything on these ATCs. It's just too much. I don't know if any of you have ever watched Kylie Koo. If you want to head over to her channel after you watch this one and check it out. She has all these cards that she makes. I think hers, I don't know if she made them out of playing cards or not, but I did these ones, and there's 52 of course because it's a deck of cards, but it's the jumbo cards. I haven't got them at Canadian Tire, but so I've done the outsides of them, and how I did that is you sandpaper them, and then you just mix media, and then I prime the other side. And then they're art cards, they're bigger. So I made a whole bunch of them. So there's these blues and greens, purples, blacks and reds, and pinks. And what she does is she's come up with, this was for last year, this was for 2018. She came up with all these different ideas of how you feel or to create with a thought, with a word. And the first one from 2018 was, number 1 was relax. So what I'm going to do, because I have more supplies here than I could possibly use for these three little art cards, I'm going to choose one of these bigger ones and just do a big card as part of the 52. I don't know if I'll be using these or how I'm going to do that. The first one will be relax for January. It looks like there's one for every week. See, but I won't be doing one of these every week. Maybe I will, because so there's 3 of us for this group. Then, so I asked my daughter if she'd be interested in doing this, and she said yes. And then I asked my niece if she'd be interested in doing it, and she said yes. So now I'm part of 2 different groups. And then, so I have to send them I have to send my daughter and my niece theirs. I gave my daughter hers yesterday. I have to send it to my niece. But then I have to make these ones that my aunt sent me. So maybe I will have enough. I don't know. So I'm just going to start. But I think I'd like, what am I going to do? I don't want to spend too much time thinking about it. Oh, before I start this, I wanted to share something with you. And I'm going to show a close-up. So I have these tools, and some of you might recognize it. It's for polymer clay by Sculpey. Can you see this? I don't know if you can see this. It used to be straight. Yeah, I couldn't believe it. My husband came into my craft room and he was shortening some blinds, so he was looking for some tools, and he bent it. I was annoyed. I was really annoyed. So what I'm going to do, I don't want to copy hers, so I'm going to put hers away so I don't look at it and copy it. And if I go, I need all of this. I want some blues for the red. How about, I guess they don't all have to be the same either, right? I'm just going to cut some of these squares. And how am I going to put these buttons on there? Let's see. I don't know what it's going to look like. So, don't need that. I won't need this. This under here. So many decisions. So I hope you're all doing well. It's really cold here today. We did a Costco run yesterday, and it's minus 40 in some places, minus 40 Celsius in some places. Yeah, I think I like that. This way. And this way, right? Just how you would do it. I don't want to spend forever doing them because they're just itty bitty. I'm going to put one on each. One button on each one. Okay, so what I've decided to do was, probably because I couldn't decide. I know that we all have challenges. Like you'll see some people who do mixed media or who are painters that they favor one color or another. They'll never use yellow, for example, so they have to challenge themselves to do that. Where my challenge is not to have, oops, not to have stuff in straight lines. That is certainly a challenge for me. So I decided, well, you know what? How about if I just do a mixed media and collage to get rid of that green because I didn't like it. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do all 3 of them. Yeah, I think I'll do this one here. Let's go. Which side? This? Sure, that'll work. And then button. I'll glue this down here. If I can get it off here. Does this even work? There we go. 3, 4, 5. What to do? What to do? Anytime when I'm thinking about it, I can just trim these up. Oh, look, it's going to take me forever to get that off. Some people are so good at staying clean, too. So my camera stopped recording, but I thought I'd come on and it's because my battery went dead. And I'm a newbie. So these are the ones that I finished when I just kept on doing them. I had to wait for my battery to charge. So I like how they turned out. I put some, well, that's good. Better glue it. I put some cardstock on the back, put my name and date and the month and little blue spots. So they turned out pretty good. And then this is the playing card with the extras from this one, and then I added a few embellishments that I had just so that I do these cards at the same time. So if you look at my ants, you look at this, it's pretty cool that they're the same material, well, pretty well other than some of this paper, and how we came up with different ideas. One to my sister and one to my aunt. This is for January. And then this was a package got from my aunt. And so I made these out of the package that she sent with her craft supplies in. I made that one. And then for the bigger card, this is what I came up with. Yeah, so they turned out nice. And I've got 2 of these. So I'll have to send 2 of these away. So now we were only supposed to have 1 a month, but now my aunt's sending them to us, so we're going to have 2 a month. Plus I'm in a group with my niece and my daughter. So this was, I just sent them their packages this morning, so I only have the 1 left. So this is how I came up with for their January, for that group. And then this was the full-size card. Yeah, so it turned out well as 2, so I'm happy. So now I've got all these cards, and I've got 3 of these big ones with leftovers. That's what you can do with leftovers.